Hi, my loves, and welcome to my channel. My name is Erica. This is Gypsy Cowgirl Tarot. I am a psychic medium, oracle, prophetess. So if this is your first time here, welcome in, my loves. We are a high vibe tribe and a pillar of light channel. Those of you guys returning, welcome back. I'm Soul Familia. So you guys have seen the title. You guys already know why you're here. Yes, I'm still fighting this cold, but I'm pushing through, and hopefully we'll be completely back to normal soon. But like I've been saying, some of you guys might have colds, you might have, some, it's that time of year, allergies, sinuses, you might get colds, that kind of stuff. But, I'm very grateful to this because it's clearing a lot of just stagnant energy, old energy, just stuff like that, through my crown, my third eye, my throat, and my heart. Okay, so some of you guys might be resonating with that. So the title of this message, it's very clear. The message that I got for the collective is don't give up now. Basically, don't give up now. You're so close, okay? So there's something here about you're about to receive your highest desired outcome. You're about to receive a windfall of blessings, of doors opening, of shifting, changing. I'm getting like growing pains, okay? So a lot of you guys, it's birthing pains, it's growing pains, right? Just like when we go through puberty and we get growing pains as our body stretches and our muscles and bones grow and, all the things, right? So there's been an extreme amount of growth. So we're just gonna see what your spirit guides, with the divine, or the universal team out there, right? What they want you to know. But that was the message that I received, was don't stop now. Don't give up hope. You are so close. You are at the finish line. You're about to cross over the finish line. You're just like, you know what I mean? Like you're tired. You're thirsty. You've been go, run, work, heal. And it is, for some of you guys, much like myself too, I feel like that's part of, for some of us, why we are being blessed with these, colds and different things, okay? Because everything happens, for us, not to us, right? So even things like this. So it could be that where the universe is going, you've been go, so it's time for you to slow down a little bit. But just don't give up now. So some of you guys out there right now, you might be feeling discouraged. You might be feeling defeated. I feel like I've been doing all the work. I feel like I've been doing all the things, and like I'm not seeing, I'm not seeing the results. I'm not seeing, the 3D results. And that's the thing, is the 3D is the illusion. The 3D is what we're ascending from and what we're, moving away from. It's an illusion, right? So don't let what is not in front of you physically get you down, okay? Because you're about to receive it. So let's go ahead and get right into it. 333 as we begin. It's the Druid. Hold the space. So you've been they're telling you, the Druids, okay? This is tree elementals, all right? They are the tree elementals. You could connect very deeply to trees. Just overall, a lot of light workers and starseeds, we connect very deeply, empathically, and telepathically, and all the things, right, to the trees, because we're all connected. It's like when you see a tree get cut down, okay, or whatever, it hurts. It like physically hurts you. You can feel it. It makes you emotional. It's like you can feel what that tree is feeling. And not only that, but like the trees are a very intricate nervous system, okay? The root systems, it's a nervous system, and they're all connected, right? So a tree right here is connecting to a tree way over there, and all the ones in between, and so on and so forth. So oftentimes when you see a tree die, or when you see a tree get, cut down for no particular reason, or whatever, right? Even if it is for a reason, just in general, the other trees around it are affected, and they will feel it. So I'm just getting this whole thing where you're a super light worker. You're like a superstar seed for a lot of you guys watching this. And you can feel all of the things from everyone, everything around you, okay? So you're connected to the druids, to the tree systems, and what I'm getting here is just like you're very, you're in tune. You're very connected. You're very in tune. Okay, sorry guys, got a little piece of fuzz right here on my hat. I mean, the hats are always, they're like, they attract like every type of animal hair, fuzz, dust, whatever it is, you know what I mean? So I'm constantly cleaning the hats, but anyways. You guys are connecting a lot right now to your, you know, to your ancestry. Hold the space though. So it's like the druid energy is coming in, and it's exactly what I was talking about. Like, don't give up now. Keep holding your vision, because you're about to receive exactly what it is that you've been praying for and manifesting, okay? The great teacher. This is Jesus energy, Yeshua. All right, so Jesus is showing up. Sacred geometry is going to be very big right now. A lot of you guys are really tuning in actually to sacred geometry, and you're starting to even tune into the fact that like we are all made up of sacred geometry, even the leaves, flowers, things in nature, things out and about. I mean, you look around, I mean, even the planets, right? The planets are round, so it's a circle, right? But you guys get what I mean. So like the leaves have sacred geometry through them. The trees have sacred geometry through them. So you guys could be tapping into that more. You guys could just be seeing a lot of that, you know, sacred geometry. I'm also getting that you guys are starting to pick up on a lot of colors. So you're starting to actually see energy in color. You could be starting to see people's auric fields, the colors that they emanate, or the aura around them, things of that nature. But this you have the druid, which says hold the space, and then the great teacher, learn from spiritual experiences. So you guys are having phenomenon moments of phenomena where it's, you know, the universe speaking to you, or it's spirit showing up in a big way for you, whatever it is, lights flickering. You could be, you know, oftentimes when I'm reading, right, we get spirit orbs, angelic orbs flying around and going all around. Okay, so you could be getting orbs, you could be seeing just things of that nature that are part of the 5D, but you're seeing it now, okay? It's like, let these spiritual experiences that you've been having, okay, these unexplainable things, all the number synchronicities one after the next, you know, animals showing up, you know, you speak of a hawk, and then boom, you know, 20 minutes later you're out and about, and boom, a hawk flies over you, and you're like, oh my gosh, thank you, spirit. You know, it's things like that, okay? 1111, 333, 444, you know, 414, 313, 323, 717, you know, 823, 816, I don't know, 818. I'm just getting all these like number synchronicities that could mean something to you guys, okay? What this is like, you guys are, it's also a message of step into your power. It's time to shine, okay? It is not time to hide away anymore, all right? Some of you guys are being called to shamanic work. You're being called to healing work. You're being called to the roots of your lineages, to what you've done in your past lives, and who you are at a core soul level, all right? It's wake up time. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Whatever you're being drawn to at this time, that's a part of your light work, your gifts, your natural abilities, who you are, what you thrive in, what you'll be successful at, you know, all of that. You know, it was just like, for me, like, you know, I've always been very intuitive, and I could see things before they happen at times. You know, I had moments where my psychic gifts came through very heavily, but then they'd go away. And this is all prior to my awakening. Like, this is throughout my whole life, right? But when I went through my awakening, I was called to pick up the tarot. Okay, so when I was called to pick up the tarot, I didn't know why. I've always known about tarot. I always thought the tarot was really cool. It felt very resonant to me on some type of core soul level, but I had never actually owned tarot or, you know, work with the tarot in this lifetime or anything like that, right? But I had a call within me that I needed to pick up the tarot and teach myself the tarot, learn the tarot, and that I needed to start a YouTube channel. That was my calling, okay? And fast forward, I had no idea that it was about me being a great teacher and learning from spiritual experiences my own, and then taking them to the collective, okay? And bringing spiritual experiences to the collective as well, okay? So many of you guys are being called. You're on the same path. The student becomes the teacher. When the student is ready, the teacher appears, okay? All right. Some of you guys out there, you're very connected to the Jesus lineage, to the Mary Magdalene lineage, you know. You are, you know, I want to say brothers of the rose. You're sisters of the rose. You're part of the brotherhood. You resonate very deeply with magic, the occult, mystery schools, you know, psychic abilities, seeing oracular, you know, oracular stuff, being an oracular high priest or priestess. You're able to see things that others can't, even if, like some of you guys, I'm telling you, this is how it is, you know, and I don't know how this stuff works except for to say that, you know, some people are very psychic, right? Like you look at like people like Teresa Caputo, the Long Island medium, right? She's famous, she's known worldwide, right, for her mediumship gifts, but her mediumship is specific to communing with spirits, loved ones who have transitioned, people on the other side who have transitioned out of the physical vessel, okay, but she communicates with them very easily in the ethers, in the spiritual realm, right? Some of us are very psychic. Like I'm a medium, but I'm no Teresa Caputo. Do I commune with spirits? Do they come through to me? Do they show me things? Do I get very specific messages to relay to people? Do I see things? Yeah, absolutely. And my mediumship is getting stronger and stronger and stronger, just like a lot of you guys. Your clairvoyancy, your psychic abilities, your prophetic visions, your mediumship, you know, all of that, it's getting stronger and stronger and stronger. But I can't tell you from one reason to the next why I might be a very strong psychic, but someone else could be a very strong medium, right? It's just the way that it is. Well, what I'm getting here is that some of you guys are very strong psychics and seers, and you're prophets, prophetesses. You can see things, world events, big events, things that, you know, are taking place in one city or the next around the world, or, you know, in your neighborhood or something like that, right? You can see it happening like before it happens, and then it happens and you get that confirmation of what you were picking up on, seeing, sensing, or visualizing, or whatever it is. And then you're like, oh my gosh, that's crazy, right? Okay, well, welcome to my world and the world of a lot of other people out there, right? Especially at this time of the Great Awakening, the Grand Rising, right? So you guys, some of you are very powerful seers, okay? You're not just psychic, you're like psychic beyond psychic. Like you're psychic beyond, like, I mean, like the most famous psychics in the world, right? And it's big, and it's meant to take you big places. So again, don't give up hope now. The doors are opening, they're gonna start opening even if they're closed in front of your face. At this very moment, you have to trust. You have to have faith. Faith. Okay? Jesus had to trust. Jesus had to have faith in his spiritual gifts and his light work. You know what I mean? The traveler, look at that. It's time for you to move in a new direction. Okay, we have the compass here. The compass is true north. You know what I mean? It's direction. It's a journey. It's travel. It's mapping. It's travel. It's moving. Choosing of direction. There's 4 directions, right? North, south, east, or west. Which way do you want to go? All right. It's also, for me, confirmation of what I was saying earlier about the shamanic work. Okay, look at this. As I'm talking about the compass, we have her, the traveler. Some of you guys are being called to travel. Okay, that keeps coming up. Some of you guys are going to be traveling. Your spiritual gifts take you places. Get your passport, you know, all that kind of stuff. Your light work is meant to not just be anchored in one place. You're actually gonna be traveling around for many of you guys. So you're gonna be sharing around the world, or around the country, or around your state. You're gonna be sharing on social media platforms that take you worldwide, you know, World Wide Web, that kind of a thing. But this is about moving in a new direction. You are gonna be moving in a new direction, okay? I'm getting pack your bags. Pack your bags. okay? Whatever you've been holding space for, okay, it's starting to come in. That's the whole point of this, all right? You're meant to go places. You're meant to travel. Now, this could also be, you know, people traveling to you, into your life too. People that you might be helping, people who might be a part of your soul tribe, soul family, things of that nature, okay? I'm getting a very interconnectedness here. Interconnectedness here, okay? Well, there it is. So there's the choose a new direction. So there's the compass energy. One more time. This is about your destiny, your true north, your soul's path. Choose your path. The direction guardian. This is the world card, essentially. All right, we have all the fixed signs here. It's the world card energy, meaning it's you've reached levels of completion here, okay, on your ascension journey, on your karmic clearing journey, on all the things, right? So you've reached this point of completion, and now it's going, well, what do you want to do? The universe is going to choose your path. The path is yours, all right? Whichever way you want to go will support you, okay? Those of you guys who really connect to the druids and the fae and like the earth elementals, the tree elementals, the water elementals, the air elementals, whatever it is, right? Because there's different kinds of druids and fae, but the druids specifically are like, they connect very deeply to the trees, the tree people, and of course to nature, right? There's a lot of like, you've been moving in the right direction. Okay, so here's your confirmation. For those of you guys who are wondering, am I on the right path? Am I moving in the right direction? This is your confirmation of yes, you are, okay? Just keep holding space, keep trusting, keep knowing, believing in the universe, in spirit, in yourself, and it'll come, okay? So this was what just flipped over. Was that what just flipped over? No, I'm just kidding. This is what flipped over here. The shield maiden. Make plans and focus. See, it's like this. Hold the space, move in a new direction, choose your path. There is no wrong path, okay? So let's say you're just for some reason, I'm getting horticulture. Let's say for some reason you're like, I don't know why, but like I'm feeling very called to plants right now. I'm feeling very called to get my hands in soil. I love plants. I love gardening. I love, potting plants. I love growing, plants and different herbs or flowers and things of that nature, from seeds. It's a part of, my passions. It's a part of what really, fuels me, makes me feel good. I feel very connected. I feel joy. I feel happiness, all that when I'm doing this. Then that's a part of your light work. That's a part of your gifts. Okay. It's just naturally a part of who you are, okay? So what they're saying here is make a plan and focus on that. Be very intentional, all right? I'm also getting here, like, it's okay to have boundaries and to defend your energy, but there's something here about being too defensive, too much shielding, too much of that, okay? I'm getting like, just drop the shields a bit. Drop your shields a bit, okay? I'm also getting like, if you want to experience more love in your current moments and in your life at this time, then be more loving. Meaning, do loving things for yourself, but this is service of others also. It's very easy to raise your vibration by doing something nice for someone else, okay? This is as simple as maybe calling and just checking in on someone and being like, hey, I know we haven't spoken in a while, but I just wanted to let you know I'm here for you. I'm thinking of you, and I hope you're doing amazing. Just that little act of service. And we aren't doing it to get kudos, and we aren't doing it for any other reason than to do it to bring happiness and joy to someone else, okay? But I'm just giving you examples of what you can do, right? It's time for you to make a plan and focus. It's also showing me that you're very protected and shielded at this time. Okay, you have a lot of very powerful guides around you, including Archangel Raphael. I feel like there could be, with this Jesus energy too, I feel like that for some of you guys, there's masculine energy here. This could even be your own inner masculine. There's masculine energy here that's been doing a great deal of healing, okay? So there's masculine energy that has been healing and learning from spiritual experiences, okay? These spiritual experiences, meaning the things that you have been witnessing, encountering, the phenomena, all the things, right? Angel numbers, synchronicities, signs, just things that you can't explain that you're just like, whoa, that's crazy, right? That's your spiritual experiences, and that has actually been helping to break down the ego of the masculine energy, okay? It's making the masculine energy align more with the feminine energy, okay? Balancing it out, because it's showing in a big way that there's things beyond their control. There's things beyond the masculine control. And that's the whole thing with the masculine energies, is they like to control everything, okay? So believing in things like, you know, the divine and angels and, you know, just things of that nature, it can be a little, ooh, because it's like I'm putting my faith into something other than myself and what I can see in factual things, right? So there's something with that. 2112 on the timestamp. The Earth Guardian, stay rooted and grounded. So this is the Earth Guardian, but this card is, for me, it's always, it reminds me, I think actually there is a card of the healer angel in this deck, which is Archangel Raphael, but this always reminds me of Archangel Raphael, okay? It's like an archangel who is, you know, the emerald energy is the heart chakra. So it's like stay rooted, stay grounded, keep, you know, do things that keep you rooted and grounded. It'll keep your heart, you know, feeling rooted and grounded, your emotions rooted and grounded, but it'll help you, it'll help your heart expand more, okay? There's something here about really connecting to Earth at this time, being outside, connecting, breathing fresh air, you know, feeling the sunshine, even if it's cold where you live right now. Like if it's a sunny day, bundle up, just let yourself receive the sun codes, okay, and the sunshine. All right, so where are we at? 22 minutes. All right, let's get one more over the top. The Traitor and then the Magic Guardian. Unlock the magic within. Okay, so it's time for you to truly unlock. What this is also for me is it's about your gifts and like the magic within and like your past life memories of like magic, you know, your healing modalities, who you've been, what you've done, how you've healed, you know, things of that nature. It's going to start really coming through to you. Meaning you might wake up one morning and one day you might just want to order a bunch of like herbs, and you might be called to like, you know, order some type of like, you know, like witchcraft book or something that's like, you know, teaches about, you know, about the herbs and how to, you know, create spells or how to do this or how to do that or how to use this and that for healing this or whatever, right? There could be a lot of that, but it's about you unlocking this magic within. I'm also getting massive Isis vibes right here. Okay, she's been coming through a lot recently, Mother Isis. All right. So, you know, for some of you guys watching this, you actually were a part of the mystery schools. You've been in the sacred temples. You've been walked the path with Mary Magdalene or Mother Isis, or you know what I mean? Like you've mentored, you've worked with these energies, and the masculines out there, you know what I mean? Like you've worked with energies like Jesus, right? With other masculine energies, with Serapis Bey, with, you know, very, very closely with Archangel Metatron and Michael and Gabriel, and like, you know, but there's just all kinds of energies that you're also going to be mentoring with or being very drawn to, and that are also drawing very near and close to you at this time as well. All right. So the Traitor. So unlock the magic within. I feel like that's what's taking place. And I feel like that's why the whole vision was like, don't give up now. You might feel defeated or in a lower place right now. You know, we just came out of Pisces season. We're just moving into, you know, starting this Aries season. Pisces season is always rough, but it was particularly rough this year, you know, with just a lot of the astrological transits and things of that nature. It was an emotional time. So some of you guys, a lot came up. You may have fallen into a little bit of like a darker place, just emotionally. You might feel like depressed, like you're sleeping more, you're tired, you're lethargic or groggy, or there's mind fuzz, you know, things of that nature. Well, it's gonna start clearing, okay? And if you're still feeling that way, take a bath, clear your energy, you know, make sure you're saging your space regularly, all that. But it's time to exchange energy to create abundance, meaning what you put out, you get back. What you put out, you get back, okay? So if you're hoarding your energy and if you're not like putting things out in that regard, okay, it's like kind of like, well, what are you getting back? You're gonna get more of that back, right? So it's a time to give, okay? Just like I said, like you might want to do something nice for someone, but this is just about putting energy out there. So again, if you have a project, right, even if it's something small, for me, I'm a gardener. I love gardening, right? And now I'm in a dream space, my home. So what do I want to do? I want to go, and it's like springtime now. I want to go get my garden ready. I want to get flowers. I want to make the front yard beautiful, the backyard beautiful. I'm going to make it my total Shambhala, right? But I'm going to be putting energy out, and I will be getting that energy back because it's something that brings me joy, makes me happy, fuels me, right? And it's for the highest and greatest good of myself and the earth, of course. I'm planting, I'm giving back, I'm reconnecting. But this is also about like energy exchange as far as like, you know, let's say you're trying to manifest more money, you know, you're trying to manifest a higher income or, you know, a different job. Then it's like, well, you have to align and co-create. You have to create with that, you know, manifestation, okay? You have to be the magician, right? It's not like you're just like, oh, I want it. Okay, where is it? I'm just gonna sit here until it shows up. Come on, universe, do your magic. The universe is very magical, all right? But we have to meet vibrationally that manifestation that which we send out, right? So it's like, okay, I wanna do that. Well, what I'm gonna do in the meantime is I'm gonna start going online. I'm gonna start looking for other jobs. I'm gonna start applying places. I'm gonna start aligning the action to the manifestation, okay? I want a higher paying job. I want, you know, more respect. I want to be in a, you know, a management role or a leadership role with this job or with this company or whatever it is. Okay, we'll start aligning to that. You know what I mean? Get up every day. Are you acting like the leader that you wish to be? Do you dress the part? Do you act the part? Do you walk around in your sweats all day long and watch TV and you're trying to be like the CEO of a company? Or do you get up and do you start hustling? Do you meditate? Do you take care of your energy? Do you make your bed every morning? Do you get ready every day? Do you keep your house energetically clean? Do you, you know, meaning like, is it just clutter? Is it slob? Is it dusty? Is it stagnant? Or do you make sure that everything is, you know, open and airy and energy is flowing and the chi is right? And like, there's a whole thing to it, right? Okay. So it's about aligning to that. And that's what I'm getting. Exchange the energy to create abundance. So there's a call for you guys, which I feel like a lot of you guys have been doing this. Okay. But there's a call at this time to go, all right, don't give up because you're just about to receive. But at this time, we need you to co-create. We need you to align. The action should be easier now that we're in Aries season, okay? It's time to align the action to the manifestation, to the dream, to the new hobby, to the new passion, to the, you know, whatever it is, right? Right. I've talked about this before, you know, a lot of like people like wanting to manifest their true love or a divine counterpart, right? But like I've said, like, okay, well, do you have energetic space in your home for them? Meaning, are your closets jam-packed, head to toe, just with clothes and heels and purses and shoes and, you know, or other stuff, right? And, you know, in your room, is your room like totally head to toe, like, you know, just decked out like woman, and there's no, you know, no room for any kind of a man to even come in and be with you in that space, right? I'm not saying you have to decorate your room in order, you know, like a guy's cave or something to attract that. No, what I'm saying is you gotta have space, right? You know what I mean? It's all about feng shui, you know. Is your bed big enough to hold the two of you? You know, do you have a pillow on each side? Do you have 2 nightstands? Do you know what I mean? It's like a whole thing. So that's what I'm saying. So it's about like aligning more to what you're wanting to manifest. You know what I mean? So, all right. You know, for me, it's like you want someone who's successful, someone who, you know, is loving, someone who's reciprocative, someone who's respectful, you know, someone who's good looking, takes care of themselves, you know, all that, right? Well, are you that? Are you that? Because you can't expect to attract that if you're not that, right? So it's all about living as if, and you know, it's not fake it till you make it. It's just about doing the damn thing. You know what I mean? Maybe a little fake it till you make it, but I'm just kidding. But you guys get what I'm saying. So it really is important. Let's see here. Okay, so let's just go ahead and clarify using some tarot. All right, Spirit. So the message overall here is you guys, like, trust me when I say, look at that. When I say, trust me when I say, this is the King of Justice, the King of Truth, okay? It's time for you to step into the King of Action, the King of Swords. Wield that sword. You don't have to be, like I said, lower the shields. You don't have to be like on the defense or shielded with everybody. You know what I mean? But it's about taking action on the things that you feel logically make sense to you and things of that nature. But what I'm also getting here is High Priestess, Keeper of Secrets. And then the King of Wands. Yeah, see, so what I was getting off of this too is like very heavy, like secret admirer. Like she's the Keeper of Secrets. And then for some reason I'm getting him watching someone. Okay. So that could be it. There could be someone coming in that's, you know, traveling towards you, moving towards you. I feel like that's a part of like what you're holding space for. You know what I mean? You've been holding space for it, clearing space for it, and now it's coming in. For me, this is about taking action, okay, with who you are on a soul level, on an authentic, true, divine level, okay? The blue is very much the throat chakra, so it's about self-expression, truth, authenticity, right? And then the High Priestess is the Keeper of Secrets. You know, she's the High Priestess, so she's magical, she's intuitive, you know, psychic, a medium. She's, you know, she rules the Akashic records, knows all the, you know, the destinies and fates of everybody. You know, it's like that. But for me, what I'm getting is like, you are this High Priestess energy. And it's time to take action, you know, with what your higher self is telling you. You know what I mean? And you're super spiritual. You guys are very connected to the owls, the ravens. I mean, you have the dragonfly over here, which is all about like, you know, illumination, the light. It's very, very much about how, what of an old soul you are and how wise you are, okay? But like I said earlier, like a lot of you guys watching this, you are spiritually gifted, but it's like on fleek. Like you're like super tapped in, okay? Like you're very powerful with who you've been in lifetimes. And it's time to wake up to that, to claim that, to live in that, to activate that, and to ask your guides and to let them know, like, I fully receive this. I'm ready to activate my dormant gifts. I'm ready to fully activate my crystalline DNA. I claim this, okay? Also, what you've been seeing as far as your future visions, your psychic visions, what you've been seeing as far as future timelines, things of that nature, like you have the ability to leap to those timelines, okay? Okay? So keep that in mind and be focused in as far as that goes, all right? But you're definitely getting some, I want to say action. There's just like some action picking up in your life, okay? All right, so let's get one more. So this is your message, my loves. Of course, be sure to claim the energy as yours by liking the video. Yes, I affirm this. This is my message. This is my timeline. I claim this. The energy is mine. And if you are new here, of course, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. You don't want to lose the channel. And if you are interested in booking a personal reading with me, a general or a past life Akashic reading, you can find all the information down below in the description box. All right, here we go. One more, please. Ace of Pentacles. See, this is all about prosperity. And then look at this. The Three of Swords came out. For some of you guys, with this move in a new direction, make plans and focus and choose your path. And learn from spiritual experiences with Jesus. Some of you guys are in very painful situations, or you're harboring emotions, feelings, resentments, whatever it is, from painful situations from the recent past or the past. And this is a confirmation of it's time to release it and let it go. It's time to transmute it out so that you can receive the Ace of Pentacles, so that you can receive these very abundant, prosperous, stable, and grounded new beginnings, okay? That are going to be very deeply rooted for you and very abundant and strong. But there's something here with that, okay? The other message that I'm getting off of this card is someone who is in a lot of pain and sadness and heartbreak, okay? Over losing you, being emotionally detached, and not offering you this pentacle, okay? So there's two messages there. And it's time. It's time to release. If you're in some kind of painful karmic cycle, release it. If you're harboring guilt from a situation from the past, a falling out, something that happened, you know, let's say you lost someone very close to you, you know, let's just say for an example, it was a child, okay? A child transitioned. Do not blame yourself. It is not your fault. You know, you cannot carry that kind of guilt and Ten of Wands energy around with you, okay? And that's just an example, you know, for those of you, some of you guys, it's a baby or maybe a miscarriage, you know. I don't like bringing those things up, but like, it's just, you know, what comes through. Okay, so I wanted to clarify Seven of Pentacles and then Four of Pentacles. So there's something here about, it's something that you think of quite often, okay? Now, again, this could even be a relationship or a connection, but something that you think about quite often. It's on your mind all the time, okay? And it is 3D. It's something that you're living in or that's around you, or, you know, it's physical in that regard, okay? But there's something here about, one, this is a message for those of you guys who have lost somebody and you carry guilt or you blame yourself for something. I could have done more. I should have done this. It could have been a friend. Could have been someone that, you know, you lost to suicide. It could be anything. But the message here is, I'm with you and I haven't gone anywhere. Please don't blame yourself and let this go. Let this pain go. Okay? That's one message. All right? For whoever that's for. Okay, and ow, I'm getting a lot of pain in my left temple out of nowhere. That's so strange. Whoa. Okay, so that is a heavy one that has been weighing on you guys, because I feel like I have a migraine going like this out of nowhere in my left temple. Okay, which is the feminine side. So this could have been a woman who passed away or someone feminine or even a little girl. or it's a feminine who is really affected by this message right here. It's confirmation. But this is what I mean, is you're coming into union with soulmates and soul tribe. You're about to come into happy reunions with your true soul family, whether that be a soulmate, okay, a romantic partner, but also platonically, okay? You're coming together with your people, okay? All right, 39 minutes. All right, so let's just give me one clarification. So I love you guys. I thank you guys. I hope that this message connects with you, helps you, brings you insight, healing, clarity. The yarn, complicated circumstance, a conundrum. This is about being like, it's just a sticky situation. It's something that you feel, you know, it's hassles, it's tangles, it's problems, it's a conundrum, feeling all tied up, stringing along in complicated circumstances. So I feel like that this is connected, okay? Because we have the red string of fate, and then we have strings, yarn. So there's someone here who is connected to you romantically on a soul level in the heart space, okay? And they feel that you guys are destined to be together, that you're destined to be together with a red string of fate. They're tied up on it, but they're in sadness, grief, and pain, heartbreak over this because they are in a sticky situation or something happened here, all right? So that's just confirmation. Also, those of you guys who are in a third party or you're in any type of situation that is holding you back from your true destiny and keeping you in this, it's time to separate yourself from it. The hassles, the problems, being all tied up. See, Scorpio, it's time to end it. Death. It's time to transform your life. It's time to get into the cocoon and become the butterfly. The element of water, and then the rainbow. This is all about divine intervention. Serendipity. You guys could be seeing rainbows, all right? I've seen a ton of rainbows lately, like outside rainbows, okay? Divine intervention, duality. It's perfect timing, ascension, serendipity, light codes. As above, so below. And then the waterfall. And this is all about overflowing abundance. Tears of joy or sorrow, emotional release. It's time to release something here that's keeping you emotionally stuck and bound, whether it's something from the past or it's something that you're in right now or whatever it is, okay? So that's what I have for you. So I love you guys. I thank you guys, and stay tuned. I'm going to be recording all day. I'm getting personal readings out. So if you are waiting for a personal reading from me, know that they are coming. They are on their way. I am still not feeling 100%. Obviously, I still sound very nasally and all that, but I'm trying to do what I can without overexerting myself and getting worse. You know what I mean? So I love you guys. I thank you guys. Thank you for all of your beautiful light work, for your healing, for everything that you're doing. We are all connected. When you heal you, you heal me. When I heal me, I heal you. So I love you guys. Mwah. Namaste.